When Pokemon was first coming out, everything about it was an exciting discovery. Whether it was through watching the anime or through playing the games, everything was new. Even from the very beginning of the anime, with Ho-Oh making its appearance in the first episode, we already got that idea that the world of Pokemon was much bigger than we could ever know. And when I was playing the games, I at least didn't know all of the Pokemon. I didn't even know how the moves really worked. I didn't know which Pokemon to expect in a particular battle. And all of that filled me with not only a sense of wonder, but a sort of virtual wanderlust. Like, I wanted to explore everything about that world. But because the internet back then was not as developed as it is today, the best way to do that was to either talk to your friends on the playground or read about it in gaming magazines, or the best option, just play the game. When the information about Generation 2 was starting to roll in, it was still a lot like that. The magazine that I used to read, the Pokémon Club, they were publishing images of the new Pokemon as they were being revealed, but it was only a few at a time. So by the time the games actually came out, I still felt like I had a lot to explore and discover for myself. Generation 3 was also very much the same, with just a little bit more of internet presence. And I think that's really where my Pokemon nostalgia lies, in that sense of exploration and of incomplete knowledge that I had back then. And it's probably why Generation 2 is still my favorite Pokemon experience. But everything changed when the Fire Nation attacked. Now, I mean the internet. It was during the Generation 3 era that I really became an internet person. I was running a Pokemon spriting forum, I was making lots of online friends who were also Pokemon fans, and I think that was also around the time that Cerebi was becoming really ubiquitous. So when Generation 4 came out, I was really immersed in internet culture. I was following all of the information as it was coming out, and back then the games didn't have worldwide releases, so all of the Pokemon and just about everything about the games was already known before the games even came out in the West. And with Generation 5, it just got worse. I remember actually looking through all of the sprites for the new Pokemon long before I ever got Pokemon White, and that satiated my curiosity, but I think it also kind of ruined my experience of those games. The exploration of the region itself still existed, and that was wonderful. But the surprise of finding a new Pokemon, or of catching something that you've never seen before, or even just evolving a Pokemon into who knows what, all of that was gone. Eventually, I realized that that had changed my experience. So when Generation 6 was announced, and it was going to be a global release, I thought that was the perfect opportunity. I saw the first announcement, obviously, and probably a few of the others, but for a few months before the release, I completely stopped looking at Pokemon news, and I actually did the same thing in Generation 7. I hid posts from Cerebi and all of the official Pokemon pages from my social feeds. I didn't watch Pokemon videos on YouTube, so while everyone else was getting spoiled by leaks and data mines of the entire Alola Pokedex, and even to a degree the official trailers themselves, I was blissfully unaware. I don't have a habit of looking at leaks and data mines and that kind of thing anyway, but still, like, I didn't even see Alolan Sandshrew until I went to pick up the games, and there was a poster at EB Games that had Alolan Sandshrew on it. Like, that's how I found out about it. You can probably tell where I'm going with this. Pokémon Sword and Shield will release in almost exactly 4 months, and that sense of discovery and exploration with a new game has become very important to me. So in just a couple of days, I'm going to go on a complete Pokemon media blackout. I will be avoiding all Pokemon information that has even a slight chance of containing a spoiler. My Twitter feed is almost entirely Pokemon, so I'm definitely not going to go on there. I'm probably going to use something like Hootsuite to make posts about new videos and stream announcements, and I'm definitely going to turn off my notifications. I'm also not going to go on the YouTube homepage. I'm going to rely on my notifications there to get my non-Pokemon content. But I will still be making videos. Obviously, I'm not going to cover any new reveals between now and the game release, but redesigns, podcasts, Pokestudies, all of that is still going to be going on. And I will still be reading comments, so we can still talk. Just try to be nice and don't spoil anything in the comments. I might actually want to get a moderator to help me keep track of that stuff. Help me make sure I don't see anything I'm not supposed to see, but I don't know. And if you want to chat with me outside of the comment section, you can either follow me on Twitch. I'm still going to be streaming on there and we can talk in the chat. Or if you either subscribe on Twitch or become a patron, you can get access to a private Discord. And that Discord is basically going to be my safe space for spoiler-free Pokemon talk. Now, obviously, I'm not going to make any more Sword and Shield themed videos between now and the game's release, but you bet I'm gonna do a bunch of them afterwards, including a Let's Play of my very first playthrough. I'm going to be playing and recording the game with totally fresh eyes. I'm gonna do that live on Twitch, but I will also put it on YouTube. I'm not entirely sure how exactly, so you can let me know what you think, how it's gonna work better for you. Don't know if maybe I should cut them into 30-second intervals or just put like hours-long streams on here. I don't know. Haven't decided. You can let me know what you think. I am very excited for all of this, although I'm also a little bit nervous about trying it as a Pokemon YouTuber. So please leave your support with your likes and your comments down below. And by the way, thank you to my friend Lee, who suggested I make this video over in the Discord. I'm Umbreon Libris, and I'll see you on the other side. I mean, I'll see you next week, but you know what I mean. I mean, if I make a joke that's funny enough for you to laugh, I want you to laugh. Not like that.